Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike and welcome back to the channel, episode 30. Today we're diving deep into a topic that impacts millions of women, PCOS or polycystic ovary syndrome. This is actually part 2 of our PCOS series, so if you missed episode 30, be sure to check that out too. We're talking all about food versus PCOS, how to manage symptoms with diet. In this video, we're breaking down the best foods to manage your PCOS symptoms. We'll cover everything from foods that help with insulin sensitivity to foods that target hormonal imbalances. And of course, we'll be sharing practical tips on how to incorporate these foods into your diet. If you're ready to learn how to take control of your PCOS and start feeling your best, hit that like button and let's get started. One of the most important things you can do to manage PCOS is to improve your insulin sensitivity. Insulin is a hormone that helps your body use glucose for energy. When you have PCOS, your cells may become resistant to insulin, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar levels. This can lead to a whole host of problems, including weight gain, fatigue, and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The good news is that there are things you can do to improve your insulin sensitivity, and diet plays a huge role. By making simple changes to what you eat, you can help your body use insulin more effectively and keep your blood sugar levels in check. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but also how much you eat. Portion control is important for everyone, but it's especially crucial for women with PCOS who are trying to manage their insulin levels. So, what are the best foods for improving insulin sensitivity? Let's start with fiber. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that your body can't digest. This may sound like a bad thing, but it's actually great for your gut and your insulin levels. Fiber helps slow down digestion, which prevents spikes in blood sugar after meals. Great sources of fiber include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. Aim to include at least one serving of each of these food groups in your diet every day. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Next up, let's talk about healthy fats. For a long time, fat was demonized, but we now know that healthy fats are essential for overall health and can actually benefit insulin sensitivity. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish can help improve insulin sensitivity by reducing inflammation and improving the way your body uses insulin. Try swapping out unhealthy saturated and trans fats with these healthy options. For example, cook with olive oil instead of butter, and snack on a handful of almonds instead of chips. These small changes can make a significant difference in your insulin sensitivity and overall health. Remember, a balanced diet is key. Now let's move on to another crucial aspect of managing PCOS hormonal balance. PCOS is often characterized by an imbalance of hormones, particularly an excess of androgens, which are male sex hormones. This hormonal imbalance can contribute to a range of symptoms, including irregular periods, acne, and excess hair growth. The good news is that certain foods can help regulate your hormones naturally. By incorporating these hormone-balancing foods into your diet, you can help your body restore its natural hormonal rhythm and reduce those pesky PCOS symptoms. It's important to remember that everyone's body is different, so what works for one person may not work for another. It's all about finding what works best for you and your body. One group of foods that deserves a special shout-out when it comes to hormonal balance is cruciferous vegetables. This includes veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale. These nutritional powerhouses contain a compound called indole-3 carbinol, which can help to regulate estrogen levels in the body. Elevated estrogen levels are common in women with PCOS and can contribute to irregular periods and other symptoms. Try incorporating cruciferous vegetables into your diet at least a few times a week. You can roast them, steam them, add them to stir-fries, or even enjoy them raw in salads. We talked about healthy fats earlier, but it's worth emphasizing the importance of omega-3 fatty acids for hormonal balance. Omega-3s have anti-inflammatory properties that can help to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including inflammation in the ovaries. This can help to improve hormonal balance and reduce symptoms like irregular periods and acne. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent sources of omega-3s. Other good sources include flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Aim to include at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week and incorporate other omega-3 rich foods into your diet regularly. Let's talk about periods, or as it happens with PCOS, the lack thereof. Irregular periods are a real struggle for many women with PCOS, and it can be frustrating and concerning. But the good news is, certain foods can actually help regulate your cycle and get you back on track. It's not about fixing your body, but rather working with it, nourishing it with the right nutrients to function optimally. We're going to dive into some real food solutions because managing PCOS shouldn't feel like a medical mystery. Remember, this isn't about quick fixes or miracle cures, it's about making sustainable changes to your diet that support your overall hormonal health. So, if you're ready to take control of your cycle and start feeling your best, let's get right to it. First up, let's talk about fiber. You know it's good for digestion, but did you know it plays a crucial role in regulating your periods too? Fiber, especially soluble fiber found in foods like oats, beans, and lentils, helps to regulate blood sugar levels. Why is that important for your period? Well, when your blood sugar spikes, it can throw off your hormones, including those responsible for a healthy menstrual cycle. Fiber helps slow down sugar absorption, keeping those levels steady, and those hormones happy. Think of fiber as a gentle sweep for your gut, helping your body eliminate excess estrogen, which can contribute to irregular periods if it hangs around too long. So, load up on those fruits, veggies, and whole grains and watch your cycle become more regular. Next, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. You've heard they're good for your brain and heart, but did you know they're also beneficial for period regulation? Found in fatty fish like salmon and tuna, as well as flax seeds and chia seeds, omega-3s have anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation can wreak havoc on your body, and that includes your reproductive system. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s can help improve blood flow to the ovaries, promoting regular ovulation and healthier periods. Plus, omega-3s can help reduce period pain, which is a welcome bonus. Incorporating these healthy fats into your diet is like giving your body the VIP treatment it deserves. So there you have it. Remember, small, consistent changes to your diet can make a big difference in regulating your periods and managing PCOS symptoms. We've all been there, right? Trying to shed a few pounds and feeling like we're fighting an uphill battle. But for women with PCOS, it can feel like trying to climb Mount Everest, in the snow, barefoot. But why is it so much harder? One word: insulin. This hormone, which helps your body use glucose for energy, often isn't playing by the rules in PCOS. This can lead to that stubborn weight gain and make it super tough to lose. But don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to climb Everest. We're talking manageable changes, starting with your plate. We're going to ditch the fad diets and focus on sustainable, healthy eating habits that work with your body, not against it. Ready to transform your relationship with food and finally see the scale tip in your favor? Let's go! Let's talk about two of my favorite nutrients when it comes to weight management with PCOS: protein and fiber. Think of them as the dynamic duo of your PCOS weight loss journey. Protein is like the building block of your body, helping you maintain lean muscle mass. And guess what? More muscle means more calories burned, even at rest. Plus, protein keeps you feeling full and satisfied, so you're less likely to reach for those sugary snacks. Now let's talk about fiber. Fiber is like the superhero sidekick that keeps things moving smoothly in your gut. It helps regulate your blood sugar levels, which is crucial for managing those pesky insulin spikes that can lead to weight gain. Not only that, fiber also adds bulk to your diet, keeping you feeling fuller for longer. That means fewer cravings and less temptation to overeat. I'm all about making small changes that have a big impact. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Just make some strategic swaps. Instead of reaching for that sugary cereal in the morning, why not try a protein-packed breakfast like Greek yogurt with berries and nuts? It'll keep you feeling full and energized all morning long. For lunch, ditch the processed carbs and opt for a salad loaded with veggies, lean protein like grilled chicken or fish, and a healthy fat source like avocado or olive oil. Remember, small changes add up to big results. So start incorporating these swaps into your daily routine and watch the pounds melt away. We've talked about how PCOS can affect weight and periods, but did you know it can also wreak havoc on your skin? If you're dealing with stubborn acne, especially along your jawline and chin, PCOS might be the culprit. It all comes back to those hormonal imbalances we've been discussing. PCOS can lead to higher levels of androgens, which are hormones that can stimulate oil production in your skin. And you know what excess oil means, right? Clogged pores, blackheads, whiteheads, and those inflamed pimples that just won't quit. But don't worry, there's hope. Just like we can use diet to manage other PCOS symptoms, we can also fight back against acne from within. Inflammation is the root of many health problems, and acne is no exception. So if we want to clear up our skin, we need to fight inflammation from the inside out. And what's the best way to do that? You guessed it, food. Certain foods have powerful anti-inflammatory properties that can help calm your skin and reduce those pesky breakouts. One of my favorites is fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like superheroes for your skin. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation, regulate oil production, and even protect your skin from sun damage. Another must-have is leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens. They're packed with antioxidants and vitamins that help protect and repair your skin cells. Plus, they're low in calories and high in fiber, making them a great addition to any PCOS diet. Just as there are foods that can help clear up your skin, there are also foods that can make acne worse. And unfortunately, many of these are foods that people tend to crave when they have PCOS. One of the biggest culprits is sugar. I know sugar is delicious, but it's also a major trigger for inflammation and can send your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride, which can exacerbate acne. Another thing to watch out for is dairy. While not everyone is sensitive to dairy, it can be a trigger for acne in some people. If you notice that your skin tends to break out after consuming dairy, you might want to experiment with cutting back or eliminating it from your diet. And finally, let's talk about processed foods. These are often loaded with refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients that can wreak havoc on your skin. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground in this video. We've talked about the power of food to manage PCOS symptoms, from regulating your periods to combating acne and even winning the weight loss battle. Remember, PCOS affects everyone differently, so what works for one person may not work for another. It's all about finding what works best for you and your body. But the most important thing is to remember that you are not alone. PCOS is incredibly common, and there are millions of women out there going through the same thing. Don't be afraid to reach out for support, whether it's from friends, family, a healthcare professional, or the amazing online PCOS community. Knowledge is power, my friends. The more you understand about PCOS and how it affects your body, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your health. So keep learning, keep researching, and keep asking questions. And don't forget to check out knowledgeyourhealth.com for even more information and resources. But knowledge without action is like a car without an engine. It won't get you very far. So take what you've learned today and put it into practice. Start by making small changes to your diet, one step at a time. Remember, every little bit counts. This might be the end of this video, but it's just the beginning of your journey to better health. And speaking of journeys, we're about to embark on another exciting adventure together. That's right, in our next episode, we're diving deep into the world of urinary tract infections, or UTIs. We're talking all things prevention, treatment, and those pesky recurring infections that just won't quit. Ever wondered why UTIs seem to strike at the worst possible times? Or what you can do to stop them from coming back again and again? We'll be answering those questions and more. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on episode 31, Food versus Urinary Tract Infections, UTIs. It's going to be epic. And hey, as a special bonus for sticking around to the end, I've got a little surprise for you. Head over to knowledgeyourhealth.com right now and download our free PCOS meal planning guide. It's packed with delicious and easy recipes that will help you manage your symptoms and feel your best. Don't miss out. Go download it now. And remember, your health is worth fighting for. I'll see you in the next video.